Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino, checking in on Nikola Corporation. So breaking below 4-hour rotation zone, you see that clearly below it. Then below our key level 68.50, right through the bottom of the rotation zone, coming back at our other significant level of 63. So it looks like a short-term top is in, at least when it started breaking down below the rotation zone and then started trading below the 4-hour rotation zone. You know, there we pointed out the next target would be 63. If we get below that next week, we're watching 57 based off the 4-hour chart. Based off the daily chart, it's going to be a little in front of that, about 58.60. So 57 to 58.60. If we start trading below the 63 level, that's your key level of first support. This, it tried to rotate back up, couldn't get beyond the 25% prior retracement level and the 12.5% projection level, held just above it, and then today closing well into the rotation zone. So now we're going to watch for key support at the lower end of the rotation zone next week. If we drop below that, 53.10, cluster at 48.03, then 42.96 to 43, and that's where the daily 50 is. So there's lots of targets to the downside. To the upside, it would take us to get back above 68.50. Okay, there's going to be some key resistance. I'm back on the 4-hour. You see there's some key resistance. So it was a little slight support in here, becoming resistance. So 68.50 on any rally is going to be major resistance. If we do get above there, then we're just going to watch. We're going to watch about 71.75 and then a return to the 75.50 area where we topped out before at that cluster we talked about in prior videos. It's a bit oversold on the 4-hour, but this can again remain oversold for quite some time if the sell-off continues. Let's just take a look at that. We already went through daily targets, weekly targets. All right, also, lots of selling pressure. You can see here whenever it gets above pretty much about 66, it sells back down. So we had this big run up a couple weeks ago, sold back down, tried to poke there last week, sold back down this week, got all the way up to 75, but sold back down. So there's lots of selling pressure in here, and we are very overextended for the weekly rotation zone, and I won't be surprised to see it return there. The weekly rotation zone coming in right now about 45. Again, we're going to be watching just in front of that, 40, about 48 is our first key level, but if we hit that, it could easily return to 45 in an instant. Still an overbought condition on the weekly. Just be careful now. It doesn't have the fundamentals to back it up, nor does some other stocks we follow on this channel. These are trading stocks, and they can turn around in an instant. Know where your stops are, because there's no fundamental bias to support this kind of valuation. That's what we have for you on Nikola, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.